Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Sal and Drake Play Star Trek Online as we begin the measure of mortality. If you've watched the original series... Morality, sorry, thank you Drake. If you've watched the original series, you may recognise some of the aesthetics from this one.
By the magic of editing, we're now in the mission.
Thanks for coming. Been a while. You look well. Considering what I hear about your exploits, that's an impressive feat. Back to business. Spotting a Borg scout here made a lot of people nervous, and with good reason.
No, Seven, you changed in such a short time. You grew your hair out. You lost the tight suit. Yeah, you looking good.
So, some old friends called in a favor, and here I am. I came here looking for Borg, but the real problem turned out to be sabotage. Orion smugglers fouled up the long-range veteran. Still a concern.
Okay, let's get that sensor fixed.
With your assistance, I can complete the modifications quickly.
Oh, are we in different instances?
Oh, why do I have a feeling this is one of those that it's a single player only mission?
Well, that's fine. We can just provide commentary as we go.
Good.
Yeah, I think it's probably one of those because it was originally an event mission, wasn't it?
Reading a massive energy.
But
think so,
single
yeah.
player only.
Yeah. Oops, hello, Paul. Is that Paul? Or the Orions? No, it is something else entirely.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, that was unpleasant. Still, there are no damage reports, no casualties. Scanning. This is unexpected. According to astrometrics, we were catapulted several hundred light years from Trailus to the Excalibur system. Here's some facts to go along with those legends. In the 23rd century, Excalbians abducted the USS Enterprise and subjected some of her crew to a series of combats. Some sort of morality test. Feels that way to me. I doubt they... I can boost the signal once the ship is in a standard orbit.
So we're about the USS Tiberium is about to get morality tested. I might need to change the Art Deco on this ship's hull at some point.
We are receiving your signal. On behalf of the Excalbian people, I bid you welcome.
Hello, Ep.
Yes,
Abraham.
I suppose that would be a bit of a surprise. You'll pardon me for that, I hope. Some time ago, I met and fought beside one of your own, Captain James Kirk. Under the circumstances, we felt seeing a familiar face would make this meeting go a little smoother. That is a complicated matter, I'm afraid. I think it would be easier to discuss it face to face.
Let's beam down. What sort of mission would this be without the pharmacist?
Right, beam down. Let's take the doctor
Welcome, friends. I do hope the local climate is to
for
your
the
liking.
heals.
The climate's fine. It's our abduction that we have a problem with, friend.
My apologies. It was not an action of my choosing, I can assure you.
Your presence is required for a matter of great importance.
Greater than conversations with dead presidents?
Long ago, the two of us were involved in a study, if you will.
An evaluation of two concepts, good and evil. The initial results were ultimately inconclusive.
The debate has continued since that time.
We now seek a final resolution.
What does that have to do with us, exactly?
You have been chosen as advocates for the concept of good.
But you will not face it alone.
Venom?
Hello. Looks like we have a lot of work to do here.
That's putting it mildly.
Venom, yeah.
You have questions. In this trial, you will be accompanied by associates that we have created for you. You will confront a variety of situations in opposition to evil forces. Your actions will be judged, as will those of your opponents. We find violent conflicts produce pure examples of good and evil. Failure to participate in the trial of...
I think we need to be cautious when dealing with the Excalbians. They're a lot like Q, minus a sense of humor. Fashion Sense could use a little work, too. For now, I say we play their game and stay in one.
Michael Burnham, of the USS Discovery. Judging by your uniforms, I'd say I'm in the future. Last thing I remember was going for battle with my crew, and the crew of the Enterprise.
Dear.
Since we're having this discussion, I'm guessing we won that fight. My apologies, my memory's a bit fuzzy. Possibly a side effect of whatever brought me here. Over 150 years. To address your original question, I wish I had all the answers, but I...
Take heart, my friends. Yarnik has a forceful personality, but his voice is not the only one heard here. Well said. Please accompany me.
Considering you mentioned Borg, I'm going to put on the Infinity Modulator, I think.
Right.
And seeing as I'm not using it, I'll give the Doctor the TR-117.
That's actually a good point. Why don't I have the frequency modulation devices?
I mean, if you want, I can make you some TR stuff.
No, it's just the you know, the frequency adapters you get very early on. I should have them, but for some reason I don't.
They changed it so they appear automatically now when Borg turn up.
Alright,
From that
fair enough.
portal, the first trial awaits. Good luck, my
I
friend.
think they
My
did that with
tricorder's showing a
when they
Class
first
M
started the
tropical
Kings and
biome.
Queens expansion stuff.
By the look of...
This is a safe position for now, but that could change soon. We need...
We're on... Oh, snap, this is... Oh, okay.
This didn't happen long ago. Some of the bodies are still warm. Romulans. You're serious? Those... The Romulans are... I... clearly have a lot of catching up to do.
These Romulans are Tal Shiar, members of a covert military intelligence force.
This is the
List
same
of
planet we
enemies is
fought
long.
on before.
A number of
with
them could be
the
responsible.
Archie on the locker in.
This one was killed by heavy plasma weaponry.
Makes sense.
It's
Konians were
nobody.
allies of the Tal Shiar at this...
Some kind of constructs. They're using anti-proton weapons.
Heralds.
Those were Iconians?
Heralds are augmented servants of the Iconians. They're used primarily as shock troops. We've encountered them before, but if they're here now, things are worse than expected. There's a tactical force field blocking our way. STR and Herald's fighting Riemann combat squads. Wonderful.
So, these Remans, they're on our side. Good to know.
Hopefully they will remain on our side.
You there! I would speak with you.
No, no risk, is it? Yeah, what are you doing here at risk?
Your timing is fortuitous, my old friend. My resistance forces are closing in on Hakiv's laboratory. The lab is not far from here. If we can fight our way past the guards, we can put an end. Excalbians? No, Iconians. Hakiv has brought them here. They're putting up quite a fight.
Looks like there's another tactical force field.
It may not be in an obvious...
Excellent.
You might be able to block transporters, Obisek, but I doubt you can block a functional Iconian gate. As long as that remains open, Hakiv will be...
Nope, one more force field.
Ambush! Look out!
You know, there is one thing you do not put in a trap. There is one thing you most certainly do not put in a trap. Do you know what that is? Us. Especially when I just take a knee and I start healing myself. Oop, that's a failure run. I spoke too soon. I just got failure run. Nope, what the
Obisek. So good of you to join us today. I've dreamed of ridding the galaxy of your stick.
This ends now.
We have bigger problems. The Iconian gate is still online.
Then let's shut it down.
It doesn't matter how good my regeneration is, I get failure run. I died. That's a big herald.
Taking fire over here.
I need help at the gate controls.
That's how you deal with your own turrets. Ham assist, get your butt over here, and the ham assist is down. Oh wait, are we in the same team? We're in the same area now. Okay, that's weird.
You have to save Obisek, obviously.
That's what I'm trying to do.
That's what Abraham would.
He has a stealth shield. Spread out. Find him.
You think you've stopped me? The Iconians already know. They know everything.
I don't care. Blood calls for blood, Hakiv.
No, not like this. You're better than this. If
Hello.
you do this, it won't be justice.
That's
It'll be
problematic.
murder. You don't have to do this.
He must pay for what he's...
Ariene!
Alright, what's the call? Help Obasek or catch Hakiv?
Help Obasek.
Obasek's in bad shape.
Hakiv's getting away. If he leaves through a gateway, he could return with enough Iconians to finish us off. Do you want to...
We can handle the Iconians. Pharmacist, do you think?
I'm on the second trial.
Nice.
Rest easy, friends. This part of the trial has reached...
Huh. I wonder what just happened to Hakiv.
At a critical moment, you move to save Obasek's life. Because of this, Hakiv escapes and convinces the Iconians to pursue a scorched earth assault on their enemies. Millions more die in the following war as a result. An intriguing choice, to be sure.
To callously leave an ally to die upon the battlefield is not the mark of a strong soul. Saving the life of a comrade in the...
The trial continues.
Come this way for your next trial.
Any idea where we are? I haven't seen anything like this.
Yes, some of this tech is very advanced, most likely from the future. And...
Which means we're going to be dealing with Predator. So, turrets.
Damage control teams. Ship's in a real fight.
This looks like some kind of command station.
Secure the area. We might be able to find useful data here.
Krog becomes impatient, despite her successful recovery of the Tox Utat and the restoration of the Nakul Star. She wants more. She wants revenge. It is tempting to use the Tox Utat on Sol, on Vulcan, on every star in the Alliance, but I have a better use for it at Procyon 5. Nakul vengeance shall have to wait.
Oh, we got the Toxu Tot, okay.
The Sphere Builders grow suspicious of my inquiries. I believe they begin to realize what my ultimate goal is, what I shall do once this war is won. Today, at Procyon 5, I will undo what the Alliance has done to them, to me, to my family. I will bring back my wife and child. All of this is for them, and no one will stop me.
Oh no.
The petty squabbles over the Tox Utat have become tiresome. First Krog, and now Azure and Boratus. They growl and demand and threaten to depart over the artifact like petulant children. If it were not a critical element of my plans, I would have left it on Ryza, along with the corpses of Picard and his charming thief.
Oh, okay, in this route. Did Picard... Did they steal it from Picard then?
My plan to recruit Admiral Lita to the Temporal Liberation Front was a success. Keeping her loyalty, however, is quite challenging. Like so many Terrans, her dreams of empire are strong. As long as those dreams remain in her reality, our partnership shall continue. The moment her dream takes hold in our reality, my reality, then the honeymoon, as they say, is over.
Funny, I've been to Procyon 5. It's unremarkable. In our time, at least. Looks like things change considerably in the next century. And on the bridge of the enemy flagship, no less. Judging by the look of things, the battle may not be going well for this temporal liberation front.
We should leave. By now, we've been detected by their security system.
There's a turbo lift down this way.
Any more locks? No. Okay.
This door here.
I'm detecting a massive buildup of temporal energy ahead.
Yeah, along with multiple life forms, all armed.
Amazing how much the more difficult things are when you don't have your full complement of characters.
Indeed. This is why I summon the drones.
You haven't seen the last of me!
Jeez, later in every unit they should just...
See him. Noise on the upper
Okay,
platform. Waste time as you see fit, Vermin. It will be for naught.
History shows you have a habit of meddling in the affairs of others.
We believe it is time to break you of that habit.
Break me of a habit of meddling in the affairs of others?
Oh.
I do not think so.
That's problematic.
I'm assuming you're a little bit ahead of me.
Hmm?
I'm assuming you're a little bit ahead of me.
I could possibly be, yes. We just confronted Noi.
Yeah, I'm just about to. Who's a good little herc? Yes, helping me defeat Noi.
Here to parley? Or shall we just start shooting at one another? You. Apparently Daniels hasn't grown weary of plucking you out of time and sending you to vex me. How many times have I killed you now? 4? 5? Honestly, I've lost count. It doesn't matter. Before I kill you, again, understand this. After today, the Alliance
this
ends
is a tough
forever.
one, actually.
And you, I will fight this battle again and again until I stand victorious.
I understand the need to bring back the ones we've lost.
Living in the past and exercising futility.
I will not be defeated. I control time itself.
That may be true, Noise, but I have minions. Lots of summonable minions.
Enough! I will erase you all!
You can't control time. If anything, time controls us.
Weak, but wasted on you. His grief blinds him to things like logic and truth.
I'm so close! I won't let you win! The core is ready. I will end you and take my ship back in time.
You cannot stop our plans.
No! I've come too far! This time I'll make sure you're never born! If I have to, I'll shoot you in the cradle!
Noi!
What the?
Husband, please! You don't have to do this.
His wife?
How can this be? You were lost.
I'm here now, husband.
Changeling.
Cloud.
Of course, this war needed to end, Noi.
Before it consumed us all.
Wait, what? Oh.
Noi was a danger to all life, even in the Dominion. I could no longer sit back and watch as the Alliance failed to stop him. Time and time again. And so, I have done what you could not. Now, we must destroy this vessel, so it can never be used again. Let us end this war.
She's got a point. Without Noi, without Anorex, the TLF will lack the power and leadership needed to fight the Alliance. The war will end. And who knows, maybe there'll be a chance at a lasting peace this time. Stranger things have happened.
This situation could have been avoided. He was finished. You didn't need to execute him. Maybe we can still do this the right way. This is a time ship. We should be able to generate a localized temporal spike and send ourselves back to a point before this whole situation goes to...
I'm gonna have to side with Burnham on this.
No! I've come too far! This time I'll... make sure you're never born! Even if I have to... shoot you in the cradle!
Noi! Husband, please! You don't have to do this!
Noi, look out! She's a changeling!
Solids are irrational, fearful creatures. You cannot be trusted.
How dare you!
Everything up. Oh, there he is.
You could have kept silent and let that thing execute me while wearing the face of my wife. But you didn't. If you are willing to save my life now, perhaps you're willing to work toward making things right for all who have been lost. Indeed. Very well. It appears the time has come. I speak for my forces, and I surrender. The Battle of Procyon 5 is over, and with it, the temporal war. I'm trusting you to do the right thing.
I believe that will be enough for this trial, my friends.
Oh, hey.
Yarnik awaits our return. Let's return.
The Founder ended one life to save trillions. Yet you undid her efforts to save a dangerous enemy. The Founder was killed. As a result, the Dominion falls to disarray, and the Herc invasion ravages 3 galactic quadrants before it is finally stopped.
But she died anyway.
To kill a man in cold blood, even an enemy, that comes with a terrible burden to bear for the executioner. Delivering Noi to justice was an admirable decision, one the Founder could have easily made herself. Doing so would have saved not only her life, but the lives of many others as well.
Your participation in the trial has been informative thus far.
This way.
Next draw. Thinking that was going to be the end for a second.
Place isn't familiar. Either of you know where we are?
I know where we are, I just don't know when. Knowing that's gonna make all the difference here, believe me. Let's take a look.
Science officer's log. ESA 4 was a test site for Section 31's Project Daedalus. It appears to be abandoned. The planet's atmosphere is toxic to most life forms. We've set up a plasma reactor to power the phase discriminators we'll need to capture the Red Angel. If the plan works, that is. If it doesn't, this may be my final log entry.
This is a recent entry, but the area is deserted. We need to know more.
Science officer's log. Control found us. We fought valiantly, but Discovery wasn't a match for Control's Section 31 ships. What's left of her crashed, not far from here. Somehow, Saru and Tilly were able to transfer the sphere data to this location. But it's only a matter of time before Control figures that out, comes to collect its prize. I need to get the sphere data somewhere Control can't find it. To do that, I need the Red Angel. If Tilly was here, she'd be a font of optimism.
Everything matches up to the point where Discovery crashes. That's where things change, and for the worse. Judging by the lack of survivors present, I think we have to finish what they started. Do you have a question?
Yeah, why were you stuck in the wall? That's a
We were
good
so
question.
close to this. To failure. To death. We need to set up the phase discriminators at that console. Good. Now we need to prepare the stasis beams at that console. So far, so good. We need to use that console to prime the EMP next. Almost finished. Use that console to align the containment field. We've set up the trap. Now all it needs is the bait. Me. You'll need to go back to the previous room, close the door, and... Yes. Assuming things go as they did before, the Red Angel will appear in time to save my life. When that happens, activate the trap.
Okay. As long as we don't sacrifice you, that would be a stupid idea. I get the feeling that's what this test has been building up to.
I've done all I can with these ancient phase discriminators.
We should have the power we need for this little stunt.
But we're only getting one shot, so make it count. No pressure.
Ready when you are, Commander.
I just realised something. I have an ensign's insignia on my uniform.
Initiate
I need to change that at some point.
5, 4,
3, 2. Wait, abort! Do not engage. Picking up a massive surge of tachyon radiation.
She's here! Do it! Do it now!
Activate the phase discriminators. Activating EMT.
What are you doing? We don't have time for this. Discovery is gone. We have to deal with it ourselves. We have to stop Control now, or it all ends.
Well, that's full shit.
Now we have 2 Burnhams. That's pretty interesting.
So wait, Burnham's the Red Angel. So I suppose spoilers.
Yes, there are some
someone else in that suit, Commander.
spoilers for Discovery in here.
Yes. My mother. She designed the suit with my father and used it to escape a Klingon attack. In doing so, she learned how Control ended all life in the future. After that, she used the suit to try and stop that from happening. Clearly, in this reality, that task has fallen to me. Transfer the sphere data to my suit so I can take it into the future, where Control can never find it. We need to act fast. Control is on its...
This is where it's going to go all horribly wrong, isn't it? Oh, hello.
How?
Huh. What?
The sensor log said Discovery went down with all hands.
Struggle is pointless.
They were all controlled.
Control's using members of Discovery's crew as shock troops.
No, not now. There's the dock.
If I leave the field, I'll return to the future. You'll have to fight Control without me. Control can't be killed with regular weapons. We need to do something unconventional. Try to magnetize the door. It'll disrupt it. Weaken it and lure it to me. I'll distract it while you give it a magnetic shock. It'll take several shocks to finish it for good. It's weakened. Lead it to the platform. I've got its attention. Quick! Magnetize the floor! It worked! Do it again! door again! Good! One more shock should finish it off!
I really need to upgrade the hand assist at some point. Get into better gear. Lead it to the platform! Hurry! Magnetize the floor! Finish it off! I did it! It's down! No, it's instead going to possess your suit.
Control is using nanites to take over the future version of me. If that happens, it'll gain access to the sphere data.
I can try to inoculate future Burnham with my own nanites. This should prevent Control from accessing the sphere data through her, but it'll alter her biosignature. She won't be compatible with the suit if this works.
Too risky. The suit could wind up trapped here. Given time, Control could find a way to access the sphere data. We need to think about destroying the data. Purge it from the suit before Control can access it.
I could do that, but losing that data, all of that knowledge gone forever. Consider this. The means of eliminating Control could be held within the sphere data as well. Deleting it could be a fatal mistake.
Well, let's save Burnham.
Get ready. This is gonna sting. A lot.
Do it. That's a little more than a damn sting.
Get it right. Resistance is futile.
Interesting.
Who are?
That 7 is a Borg.
Nothing better than a Control Borg hybrid in the form of 7 and 9.
There's probably a corner of the internet that wants that scenario.
Yeah, there's a corner of the internet. I'm sure there's corners of the internet for every possible scenario.
It worked. The sphere data is secure within the suit, and future Burnham is immune to Control nanites. As I predicted, her biosignature has been altered enough to prevent her from using the suit. This Red Angel will fly no more. Unfortunately, we have a new problem. At the end, before it beamed out, I think what was left of Control merged with some of my nanites. Yeah, and now there's a Borg Control hybrid version of me running loose somewhere. Whatever the Excalbians are doing here needs to stop now.
Yep.
Rest easy.
That becomes a problem.
The trial of Esau 4 has come to an end. My apologies, friends. These events must have taken a heavy toll upon all of you. We should return to speak with Yarnik now. Come along, my friends.
While we appreciate the pursuit of knowledge, we also realize that it can lead to catastrophe. Because of your decision to preserve the data, control continues to exist. The fate you work to prevent, the end of all life, will still come to pass.
The future is a very mutable notion. It is entirely possible that the actions taken today forestall Control's march to supremacy. The data preserved could very well hold the key to its defeat, along with many wonders long lost to the ravage of time. In the end, a life was saved, along with priceless knowledge. Both very good things, in my estimate.
I have my concerns regarding this trial. Yarnik isn't a very impartial judge, and he's clearly a prominent figure in Excalbian society. If his opinion of our actions continues downward, the situation could become volatile in a hurry. Looks like things have settled down for now. I have my concerns regarding this trial. Yarnik isn't a very impartial judge, and he's clearly a prominent figure in Excalbian society. If his opinion of our actions continues downward, the situation could become volatile in a hurry.
I'll take your dual Tetra and Rifle 7.
Time to present our case.
That'll be interesting.
I have been informed that Yarnik and the others wish to privately discuss the results of the trials. You are free to return to your vessel, or remain...
As much as I'd like to see what a ship of this time period is like, I feel like we should stay here. We might have the opportunity to speak with Excalbians other than Yarnik.
I'm not as optimistic as Commander Burnham when it comes to the Excalbians. Returning to the ship has its benefits. I could use a drink. Several.
Yep, let's return to the ship, guys. And we will continue next time in part 2. But for now, ta-ta.